from Japanese Sake Sisters. We have passion to promote Japanese sake and culture around the world. We are in Long Beach today at the brewery, and we're gonna visit our sake sensei Greg Beck at Sake Secret. So stay tuned. This is Greg Beck, the owner of Sake Secret in Long Beach, and he's fluent in Japanese too. So, hi Greg.
Hi.
Thank you for having us today.
Thank you, Hiroko. I'm glad to have you. Welcome.
So, can you tell our viewer a little bit about you and the store?
Oh, sure. Hi, I'm Greg. I am the owner and founder of Sake Secret, and I'm a sake sommelier. I lived in Japan for 6 years. I speak Japanese, and I'm focusing on education to try and make sake more available to everyone.
And then you're gonna open up your new store?
Yes, I have a brick and mortar that is opening this summer in downtown Long Beach on Pine and 5th. I'm going to have a lot of sake, of course, and also Japanese craft beer and shochu and tsumamimono, Japanese snacks.
This is a great menu.
Thank you.
But for some, sake beginners, they are kind of intimidated what to order. So can you introduce what to look for and so forth?
So I created this menu for people who don't speak Japanese and don't have any idea of what sake tastes like. So the first page are my seasonals and a seasonal flight if you just want to see what this season's sakes taste like. So right now we have the autumn sake in stock, so we're doing the Hiya Oroshi seasonal flight. And then I also am doing a Fukushima sake promotion right now. But normally I would have a beginner's flight for like sweet to dry, and another like fun flight for like different flavors in sake or different body. And then I have the fancy flight of like really expensive sake that normally you would only get at a restaurant for 4 times the price. Then after that, every page is a different flavor profile. So I have floral, delicate, and refined if you like white wine, or if you like more like a craft beer. There's bright, juicy, plush. These are bigger, bolder flavors that people who like drinking beer, especially craft beer, are used to. Smooth, soft, and clean are the crowd pleasers, like not too dry if you like sweet, and not too sweet if you like dry, so it's easier to share a bottle. And then nutty, earthy, bold are like for whiskey or tequila drinkers. Rich, round umami are the classic junmai with like big rice flavors and umami and pair well with a lot of food. Dry, sharp, and crisp if you like really dry, clean sake that has a quick finish. And then the sweet, fruity, fun are the cloudy ones that people often call unfiltered, but they're called nigori in Japanese.
So, how many bottles of sake or how many kinds of sake do you have?
Oh, so right now I have about 80 kinds, and they're from all over Japan, made from different kinds of sake rice, and I usually try to have around 75 or 80.
Mutsu Hassenピンク？あれ気になります。そうですね。行きますか？はい。あれ行きます。
So this is Mutsu Hassen. This is their pink label ginjo. So this is a Aruten ginjo sake. That means it is not junmai because they add a little distilled alcohol, which helps mute the flavor of the rice and highlight the flavors from fermentation.
It's very sweet, yeah. Sweet smell and sweet smell. I thought it was a little bit pink orange, just clear.
The label is pink label.
It's very aromatic. So kanpai. Very good. Medium body. Lingers a little bit.
Do you get a lot of sweetness or just a little?
A little.
Perfect, yeah, good. And the ginjo ko, or the very fruity aroma?
How do you usually pick your sake? Here.
So I choose my sake based on value and balance.
Okay.
So if something's like expensive, and I don't think it tastes as good as it costs, then I won't carry it.
I see.
And if something is not balanced, like if it's too much alcohol or just too acidic or too thin, then it's out. Like it's got to have the appropriate amount of body, and it has to be a good balance of the umami and the acidity and the alcohol and the rice flavor, the fermentation flavors. So I want to sell sake that will give everyone a good experience, clean. And then that one's a little earthy. This one is also just barely semi-sweet. The last one is actually like the first one on here.
Okay.
And the middle one is also dry but really rich as opposed to clean. And the first one on this is a really special, like really middle ground, but elegant, delicate, refined sake.
Well, I feel like this has more opportunity for me to try new things, so let's go with that one.
What did you pick?
I chose this Fukushima feature, and I chose it because it has seems like more things I haven't tried yet.
Daishichi, the name comes from the Daishichi means big seven.
Okay.
Because this part of Japan was ruled for a long time by these big seven, like samurai families. And this brewery was founded about, oh god, you're gonna have me on camera saying the wrong thing. This brewery was founded like 270 years ago by a samurai family, and it's still family owned and operated today.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Another thing that's really special about Daishichi is they do everything Kimoto method. So the Kimoto method, less than 10% of sake is still made this way because it's very labor intensive and time consuming.
Yeah.
It takes on average 3 weeks longer to make a sake doing it this way. And most sake breweries, craft sake breweries, brew in the winter only. So, taking 3 weeks longer cuts a lot of time out from how much sake you can produce, and that's all the sake you have to sell for the entire year. So it's a big deal that they do that only, and the big reason for doing that is body. So when you brew low temperature over a longer period of time and develop the lactic acid naturally, it gives it a lot of body, and that makes a big difference with this first and third one, which are the really elegant, delicate styles, because it's a way to maintain some body even when you're making something that's normally very light and delicate.
Got you.
So this first one is called Shoka. It's the Junmai Daiginjo no Kimoto no 2年間寝かした雫 sake.
Oh, shizuku.
Yeah, so when they're separating the rice from the finished sake, they don't squeeze the bag.
Right.
They just tie the bag up and let the droplets come out by gravity.
Right.
Yeah.
But they bottle, right, and then put it in a very cold temperature for 2 years. So,
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So that's to help mellow the sake and let the component flavors blend together. This is their honjozo, so it's also Kimoto, a lot of body, but this is like their junmai that they added some distilled alcohol to. So it's going to be nice and dry and rich, and that's definitely going to go with pizza really well. But also this can be enjoyed at any temperature. And then this last one is a junmai ginjo. It's a little sweet, just barely, and this is called raden. It's made with a really raden. Yeah. It's kind of I think it means like opal, or what is raden refers to this like beautiful color of the label. It's a really nice bottle.
So they're all from Fukushima, right?
These are all made by Daishichi in Fukushima Ken. Yeah. So I wanted to highlight Fukushima sake to show people, Fukushima products are safe, and they're also not just safe, they're really good and delicious. Especially the sake, they have this very long history, like this brewery especially, but all of Fukushima has a lot of history and culture, and it shouldn't be neglected.
So these are all Kimoto methods and from the same brewery called Daishichi? This is Junmai Daiginjo, but aged for 2 years. So I'm gonna try this one. It's very light, fruity flavor. Aroma. It's easy to drink. It's a quicker finish and a little bit dry. So I'm sure it goes well with this pizza. So I'm gonna eat this. Very good. I can taste sourdough flavor and the cheese is really good. But cheese is a little bit flavorful, so that goes well with this simple and dry, quick finish torta. So now I finished Fukushima feature Daishichi. They're all produced by Daishichi Brewery Company in Fukushima. And now my flight's about to end and finish. They're so good and then flavorful. For Daiginjo, ginjos are very flavorful and then mild and medium finish. And the honjozo is so good, so good. And it doesn't have much aroma like Daiginjo, Junmai Ginjo, but it's really good and a huge compliment to the pizza I have. Thank you, Greg. Lastly, can you have a message to our viewers, please?
Hi. So I am open every Wednesday through Sunday right now inside of Long Beach Beer Lab in Long Beach, California, and I would love to share my passion for sake with you. 日本語でもできますので、ぜひご遠慮なく日本酒を一緒に楽しみましょう。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you, Greg. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you